Hello and welcome to the Cook's Pantry. I'm joined again by the lovely Liv, who is a very, very, very proud ambassador for the Blue Ribbon Foundation. And if there's one thing that I've learned about this girl, it's all about quick cooking. So stay tuned, because this cake, no offense, this cake is an absolute ripper. And I guarantee you're going to give it a shot. So Liv, I briefly mentioned that you're an ambassador, a proud ambassador for the Blue Ribbon Foundation.
Yes.
What is that shining the light on?
It's a great cause to get behind. It's raising funds for life-saving emergency medical equipment in the name of police officers who have died in the line of duty.
Amazing.
It's phenomenal.
And that, like we've spoken about it before, you've got a very strong connection and a good reason, because you are heading into the medical field.
Exactly.
So you understand what sort of situation that these hospitals and medical outfits are in, and what they require. So
exactly.
And ways that you go about raising funds for that. We can see
Buffy.
Here we've got Buffy. Is it Rosie?
Buffy and Rosie.
Rosie. Yeah.
So you can jump online and order a Buffy dog, very popular. Or we've got Constable T-Bear in the corner there.
I'm going to bring him up. Very serious looking cat, this one.
He is.
It's like part RoboCop, part David Bowie, part...
Yeah.
He's just got it all going on, bit of a rock star. So these guys are all a part of the foundation and helping the Blue Ribbon to raise funds for much needed medical equipment.
Exactly. They're gorgeous little toys and they make a great Christmas present. Order one online, put it away for the kids or the grandkids, and you're set.
Amazing. Really good stuff. Thank you again for coming in. I can understand you must be incredibly busy, hence
why it only takes me 10 minutes to cook pretty much anything.
That's what stems from it. It's not lazy. It's not lazy. It's being efficient and using your time wisely.
Exactly.
Is that right? So the reason that this cake recipe came about?
Yeah, so it's sort of a tradition that as a medical student, when you finish your placement somewhere, you bring a little something sweet for morning tea for the nursing staff, the allied health staff, to thank them for all the support they've given you across the placement. Because of course, we would be nowhere without our friends in allied health and nursing.
Nice.
But the problem with student accommodation is they do not come with a fully stocked kitchen, and there are no KitchenAids or mix masters.
Don't need it.
And so
don't need it.
This cake can be made in 10 minutes. You don't need a beater. It's just all hand mixed. It will turn out just as delicious.
I'm a believer. I've tasted her food before. I know it's going to be sensational. This is...
pear and raspberry cake.
Love it. Love it. You've got melted butter, pears, some frozen raspberries, self-raising flour.
Self-raising flour.
It's going to do all that hard work for you, all the heavy lifting.
Exactly.
So is it just like...
Yeah, the only heavy lifting we have to do is literally just putting it all in the bowl. So I use a cup.
You should have a cookbook of like 101 recipes like this. So one bowl, one pan, everything in, and it just works. For some reason, I just don't get it.
So I usually use about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of flour, and then half as much caster sugar.
So you got the self-raising flour in there. It's got the raising agent in it. It's all set and forget, ready to go.
125 grams of pre-melted butter, so we don't have to be worrying about creaming butter and sugar. It's just going in there, and because it's warm, it will help the sugar dissolve, so it's not going to be granular.
Yep.
We've got 2 eggs. And we've got about 3/4 cup of milk, but you might want to add a little bit less or more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting that much in, and we'll come back to that later.
This is my kind of cooking. And I love how open and honest you are about it. You're like, yeah, well, you might need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Exactly.
Ingredients change, like even the size of the eggs.
Exactly.
There's going to be different volumes, different liquids, different textures, whatever. So yeah, it is recipes like this where you go, you get it all together and you think, it just needs a little touch more of milk to get the consistency. And I feel with recipes like this and cakes like this, it really is down to that final point where you're sort of assessing it on the spoon. You're like, yeah, that's ready.
And I know that I'm going to be putting in pears that have been in a tin with syrup or juice, and frozen raspberries, and so there's going to be a little bit more liquid come out of that. So I'll probably make this a slightly drier mix than I would if I was doing it plain, or if I was adding a more dry ingredient like chocolate chips or something. And so we'll see how we go, but I'm just going to add my vanilla paste now, and that's my trick, is vanilla paste rather than vanilla essence.
It's so much better.
Yeah, it tastes so much better.
And it comes, you buy it it comes in tubes, comes in little jars. You get so much out of it, and no offense to vanilla essence, but this is
This is
just
the
a
stuff.
completely different level.
This is the stuff you want to use.
So this butter, we bring it together in here. We're gonna have a look at it, see how it's traveling.
Exactly.
And then
Maybe
pears
add
and
some more milk.
raspberries go over the top.
Yeah,
How's that looking to you so far?
it's looking pretty good.
Pretty good.
Come on, put some
We're all
elbow
of-
grease in there.
We're all of 7 seconds into making this cake batter and it's ready. How good's that?
Well, see, that's the thing. You want to spend your time eating the cake and enjoying the cake with your friends.
Not mucking
Not
around.
mucking around.
But these are the ones, because I'm so guilty of it, and I'll be cooking dinner at home, and Jess will say, "Oh, do you want anything for dessert?" No, I'm good. And then you finish dinner, and you're like,
Actually,
I
yeah.
could go for something a little bit sweet here.
Yeah,
And then,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Then you go, right, eggs, milk, flour, vanilla, tinned fruit, whatever you've got in the oven.
Exactly.
And in 30 minutes, you've satisfied
You
that.
can have this done in the time it would take you to run down to the supermarket and get a packet of ice creams.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. So okay, so you're going to fold them
I'm going
through.
to fold the pears and the raspberries through very gently, so I might get a soft spatula, please.
Yes.
So I'm just guessing how many raspberries I would like in there, to be honest.
Yep. So good.
It'll do.
That's a Wednesday. I think I'll have a cup and a half of raspberries. So good.
So I'll start folding and see
Yep.
how we feel, how dense I want the fruitiness of my cake.
Look, you just look at that. You know it's going to be good. It's buttery, it's creamy, you've got the vanilla bean in there, the raspberries are looking sharp, and
Yep.
in it goes.
And then we get our loaf tin. This is a very heavy bowl, so what I might do is I'll hold it, and if you want to
Yep.
scoop through.
Yep. Right, done.
Easy. Now, if you're feeling a bit fancy, you can always put some more raspberries and pear on top. I like to do that just so it shows what's actually in the cake.
I like it. You could do like the raspberries or the pears, some slivered almonds.
Oh, that'd
would
be
amazing.
delicious.
Some coconut.
I've done coconut
Coconut,
before, using
yep.
coconut milk instead of regular
I
milk.
was just going to say that, like,
It's
you put
delicious.
shredded coconut over the top, coconut milk in replace of the regular milk, and I feel like everyone's got a tin of coconut milk in the cupboard.
Yeah,
if you don't
sitting
have
in the
milk or
cupboard.
your milk's gone a bit, coconut milk, great option. Pears, raspberries over the top. What are we going stock standard? 180?
180 for
Yep.
however long it takes.
There we go.
Usually
There-
about 30 or 40 minutes. But it depends, again, on the size of
Again.
your loaf, how much fruit you've got in there. Just give it a check, a little
Just
skewer.
like skewer.
Little
Yep.
skewer.
Perfect.
And when it comes out clean, that's when you're done.
Good to go. All right.
If it's getting too brown on top, you just turn the oven down to 160.
Like it. You get it. You get it. You understand food and how it works. How are we looking?
Amazing.
Looks good.
I think we're just about done. Whew.
That looks pretty sharp. Oh, nice. It's got a nice little crust on it too.
Yeah. I'm just going to check it with the skewer, and if it comes out clean,
All clear.
our cake is good
Ready
to go.
I always find, especially working with cakes that have got butter in them, when butter goes cold, it obviously sets. So if I was gonna have that at home before I was gonna indulge in it, I would just give it a little 5-10 seconds in the microwave just to bring it up, and that will loosen up the butter again. You get that beautiful flavour of the butter rolling through that cake.
Exactly.
You've done it again.
Thanks.
You've done it again. It's the one-stop shop when it comes to recipes. Absolutely nailed it. The reason that we got you in here was to have a great chat about your association with the Blue Ribbon Foundation and what they're setting out to achieve. There it is. Get behind it.